What up, y'all? It's your boy Dawson from D&D TV. Thanks for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those who will, as we expand the vision of Dawson Speak TV and Dawson and Denise TV. Speaking of Dawson Speak TV, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Dawson Speak TV. We appreciate it. Just recently, we received a lot of comments as well as people who inboxed us on the video I did on James Hall. So I sat down with Denise and we discussed a lot of things that she wanted to point out, as well as myself, and some things we left out in that video. And I want y'all to know that James Hall Camp did reach out to us and we invited them on to come for an interview and share their side of the story. We'll keep y'all up to date on that. But until then, y'all watch this video. Hope you enjoy it.
Ridiculous. Yeah. And you know, it's another thing, like I watch every now and again, if you know, the guy that said I'm not gay no more, Andrew.
Oh yeah.
He'll come on live. He has to be the most bullied person on the internet. It's so
let's deal with that.
How
let's deal with that.
Whether he's on live and y'all feel he deserves it or not, or he's an attention, there is no need for these Christian church people and people just in general to be on there bashing this man the way they do.
Let's deal with that. Andrew Caldwell, James Hall, and sexuality in the church. That's what we finna talk about now. Denise just said why Andrew Caldwell is bullied on social media and stuff. Let's deal with we Dawson and Denise. We've been doing this for a long time. We ain't here to be famous and all that kind of stuff. Check our history. We've been doing this for a minute. I want to say this. Andrew Caldwell represents what the black church produces. James Hall represents what the black church has produced. And that is, as I told you, I called you and told you this, we said this long week, the hypocrisy that's in many black churches produces these people like James Hall, produces people like Andrew Caldwell, because these people have been told you're free, you delivered, and they go back out and they're doing the same thing. Or they still have the same traits and the same desires. And I think it's a shame, and it's sad, because there are people who really sitting up in church. As I talked to some of the people online and I was hitting y'all back, and y'all tell me your comments on Messenger and Facebook, I'm gonna hit you back up. I ain't running from nothing.
Not in 2018.
Not in 2018, but this is the thing. The black church has produced closeted homosexuals. The black church has produced down low men. The black church has produced a bunch of people, men and women, who can sleep around and everything, and the whole thing is that, oh, all we got to do is just ask for forgiveness. That's all we got to do. Oh, God forgive me, God forgive me, God forgive me. But you keep doing it. Right. You sleeping with somebody else's husband almost every month. You going back on these different things, saying you're delivered from homosexuality and lesbianism, but you still doing it. The black church has produced that through its hypocrisy, because many times, and it's not all, listen to Dawson, many of these children and these young boys have been turned out in the black church, and we have not dealt with that. And it's a shame that even after Bishop Eddie Long died, y'all still don't want to deal with it. So don't come on my YouTube channel telling me about faggot this, lesbian this, because y'all still won't have a conversation out of it. And Eddie Long's been dead a whole year this year, and nobody ever wanted to touch that situation. So this is what y'all produce. Deal with it. Y'all produce that. Y'all produce James Hall. Y'all produce Andrew Caldwell. Y'all produce these down low men. Y'all produce these people in here who can do all of this. Some girl in Texas right now is going through a lawsuit with a pastor she had 3 kids from when she was a teenager. Cece, I looked at your live this morning, and when you get the stuff done, I'm gonna do a video on that. They tagged me in that this morning. All of this mess is happening in black churches. But the only thing y'all want to do, and especially a lot of y'all women, condemn these people, these black men.
Praise the pastor.
Yeah. Yep. But praise the pastor, and he a faggot, he a punk, he a demon, but y'all produce that. Y'all let y'all boys go around.
And then not only produce it, you want to persecute it. After you produce it, you want to persecute it. After it is exposed, then you want to talk about them and down them. And like I said, please don't be in that church praying after me instead of praying for me. And that's what a lot of these people are doing. You're praying on me. You're praying on the weak. You're praying on the mentally ill.
Exactly.
You're praying on the poor.
Exactly.
You're praying on the old so they can give you all their money and sign their house and they put you in the will. You're praying and you're not praying for me.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's just like the comments I read on that Andrew Hall, I was going to block and delete because some of that stuff was rough, but I was like, no, I know how some of the Christians are. I know how people feel about that. Let them say what they want to say. But no matter how harsh your comments are, look what you have produced.
And what gives you the right?
Well, you know, that's how they feel about that. I ain't trying to tell people how to believe.
You think no. What gives you the right to talk down on someone? You think you're Jesus, but you don't even act like him in no way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
In no way, shape, or form.
And what I want to say on that James Hall video, people took it out of the way like I was condemning. I was reporting the news of the facts of what happened. Everything that I stated was in that affidavit, which is online now. You saw pictures, you saw the affidavit, everything I read was in there. What happens is people get upset when you expose the truth and you telling people, look, bro, you may be this way or that way, but don't lie to this woman. Look, woman, you may feel this way, but why you going into a relationship lying to them? And that don't just happen with issues with James Hall and like, you know, gay and lesbian people. That's what heterosexual too. The church, many times, not all churches, the black church has set people up to live a lie. Why so many people getting divorced? Why so many people on their second and third marriage? Why so many children coming out saying, Pastor touch me, Deacon touch me, the sister touch me, the evangelist touch me?
Be quiet, don't say nothing.
Why are there so many nude pictures on social media with evangelists and prophets?
In 2018, do y'all know this is the world of technology? Like, what even? I don't even hold a high position, and I won't be in no kind of position with my legs up. Sitting, nobody has a new.
And this is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Nobody has. Hold on, let me do it again.
I hope nobody don't mess our show up. Look here.
Let me shut up before y'all put. Go ahead.
No, hey, look here. But look here. No, I'm just saying that. You're a prophet, you're an evangelist, you're saying all of this stuff on the pulpit, but we can go online and look at nude photos of you. And I understand sometimes people do that secretly recording stuff, but when you got your camera and you up there like this and showing.
And it's a dickie instead of a selfie.
Come on, bruh. Come on, sis. Come on. And you want the power of God to come in that? Is it penthouse or a praise house? Come on, man. Is it the Potter's house or penthouse or the porn house? That's what that's what we gotta focus on, man.
Y'all don't know what house.
I'm serious. Y'all gotta watch it, man.
I don't know what is going. I don't know what days.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's the Babylon. I just don't know what is going on. And you are not afraid? You trust these people that you just met 2 weeks ago? You sending them videos of your private parts? You telling them all your deepest, darkest secrets?
Yeah.
But is that because you couldn't tell the congregation?
Your prayer partner.
Is that because you couldn't tell your prayer partner?
Yeah.
Is that because you couldn't tell everybody that sit at the table with you when y'all write y'all sermons?
Exactly.
Is that why you trust someone in 2 weeks?
Exactly. And my thing to that, y'all, is I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying there are people who are in church who say they want to be, or they have been delivered from homosexuality, lesbianism. God bless you. There are people who said they are not practicing and they still feel the same way and they in the church. There are people who say, look, I'm going to be who I'm going to be and I'm going to talk to Jesus when he get here. You know, like they ain't listening to none of it. In that video, all I was telling y'all was my opinion on that. I understand how people feel and people quote scriptures and say all this and all this kind of stuff. But like I said, if we really sit back and just think, the black church has produced the people like Andrew Caldwell and James Hall and all those other people that y'all want to call punks, faggots, dykes, lesbians. In the church, the black church has produced them. And many times, and you know, I remember you saying this with your kids. You were like, some of these kids have told people that this person touched me, this person did that. But because mama and grandma and daddy them was so, you know, engulfed in the church and everything the church was doing, they just didn't listen to the kids. And I remember you saying, if anything your kids tell you gonna listen to them. And you know, even if it may be wrong, you still
we'll figure it out later.
Exactly.
But they trump.
Exactly.
They trump
anybody.
Yeah.
So years later, when these kids start acting a certain way, or they grow up.
I'm not leaving them with anybody. I don't care what your title is. No, none of that. You're not going to camp to stay the night with the youth minister and all this stuff, because not on my watch. Because then you have to deal with, and here go the cycle, then you have to deal with the self-medication, the coming home from school drunk, the prostituting, the having oral sex with your mouth. And you up there testifying because all of this started and nobody listened. And then guess what? They still not listening because they took the mic from you yet again. Yet again.
They took your voice away. And y'all know these churches, there are so many people, it's so many people, and I hear y'all. Y'all want to come on our platform and tell your stories. And I understand that right now, Denise and I, we got a lot of stuff going on. Eventually, we're going to start doing Google Hangouts with everybody so y'all can interact with us and stuff. We're going to get that going. But my thing is, don't wait for us. If you want to tell your story, start your, like you say, if you want to build it, create it.
They'll come.
They'll come. People tell your story. But, that's how I feel on that. But again, on that Andrew Caldwell thing, I think people, they bully him because a lot of people, and let's tell the truth, a lot of people in the church, even though y'all tongue talking, shouting, do y'all really believe that Andrew Caldwell is delivered from home? That's the whole thing. People don't believe it.
Y'all see an easy target. Y'all see y'all can get y'all 15 seconds of fame through him. Y'all see yourself in him.
The lies that people have to keep up.
Right. So.
And all that, to end this video, the only thing I was saying on that James Hall video, and that go for me, that go for Denise, that go for you, that go for our family, your family, everybody. Don't get into relationships lying to people. Because if you're representing a company, the church or something, based on this lawsuit that James Hall going, it's just disgusting.
And the last thing I'm gonna say on this video, that's gonna be the last time Dawson have to explain whatever he wants to put on this YouTube channel. Because what I see a lot of people think they can just type and be nasty and say whatever they. Now, don't get me wrong. We already started back in 2008 and said we agree to disagree. So you can disagree on here in a respectful manner. But all this threatening and all this other stuff, we're gonna have a block party.
Threats, really?
Yeah, we're having a block party because. What you can do if you feel a certain way is start your own channel start dialogue. But we're not doing all this bullying stuff, all this keyboard bullying stuff. We're not doing that in 2018 because we're not disrespectful. We're not rude. We come with facts. We don't just get on here and just want to talk about celebrities or talk about people just to talk about people. We come with straight facts. And a lot of times it may be challenging against what our beliefs are. And again, y'all want to take the mic and don't want to hear the truth.
Exactly. Because it makes it, when you get the truth, you can't deny that it is the truth, and it's up to you to change. We look at James Hall, we seen all these photos and all these videos, and then I have gospel people who work with him coming up getting mad at me. I didn't tell James Hall to get up there and say what he said to that dude on them videos. I didn't tell him to say that.
You want to bring him out to where he is?
Yeah. I didn't tell him them other people to take those photos and they all on people's websites. We just saying, look, there's a certain sector of the population who are in the church and they are saying that they are gay and lesbian and God has not changed them yet. And some of them people in their 50s and 60s and 70s. And I'm saying when you have men like those men who can get up here and play the field, which is what they doing, what do you say to this sector right here who waiting on God to deliver them from a certain thing? We got to be real, church. We got to be real. And I know the easiest thing to do is just to say, oh, well, God said and the scripture said, bring them scriptures to life. If you said you would deliver from homosexuality, you said you would deliver from lesbianism and all this other kind of stuff. Make those scriptures come to life and live it, because the people who are seeking God for that, if they seeking God for that and they see you still dibbling and dabbling, it's a fraud. It's a lie. You're not, you messing up people's mind and their thought processes on that. You said you would deliver it, so live it. Just live it.
And my thing is, and y'all can type till y'all fingers fall off. My thing is, love who you want to love, and
I can't change your mind on that. She been that way.
Yeah, love who you want to love. And what makes me an evil person, because I love someone that's like me. Like that. But
biblically, that they take things. I'm not a Bible scholar. I ain't going in that with y'all.
Right.
All I'm gonna say is don't get in no relationship.
And we taking bits and pieces of what we want to do because people fornicating and people. So we taking bits and pieces like we all going to hell if that's the case.
This is gonna be another discussion. We're gonna have to call in some of our Christian friends, some of our everybody. We gonna get like Vessel, and I'm gonna get some other people online. We're gonna do a Google Hangout. We're gonna talk about this.
I get tired of the picking and choosing what sins.
I'm gonna get Dr. Shannon on here with me and see
what
if he'll talk.
Sins is.
Yeah, I got some friends who they're really well versed in this topic, and I'm gonna get them. We're gonna all have like a discussion. We'll get Z Marie and Miss D and some other people, and we'll talk.
My dog.
Yeah, we will. We'll do a Google Hangout. So, till next time, it's your boy Dawson.
And I'm Denise. We love you guys.
Peace.